Hey everybody, David here from Aerial Influence. Thank you for stopping by. Today, talking about something that I've been hesitant to really talk about for quite a while now, because first of all, I don't understand all of it because I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a politician. And also because I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be, but I figure now is probably a good time to talk about it. There are dozens of videos out there of people that are talking about this that probably are giving a lot more detail than I can. But a couple things that you need to know if you are a service provider, if you are someone like me and my business partner, we sell drones. So if you're in sales, if you're talking about recreational flying, this is relevant to you as well. And really anything else that's out there that relies on the best drones to get your job done or for you to make a living. There are politicians out there that are trying for an outright ban of DJI drones and of drones manufactured in China. They would be essentially blocking DJI from getting FCC approval for their drones, which means you couldn't buy a DJI drone in the United States if this stuff were to pass. And if you don't know anything about DJI, let me give you a quick rundown. They are the best. They literally are the best, from their hardware to their software to their customer service. They have figured it out and they are light years ahead of everyone else. And tens of thousands of people around the United States rely on DJI drones to make their living. There's a bill that didn't pass recently, but it's now being reworked to put it in front of Senate. Now, why do they want these DJI drones banned? It's the same reason they want TikTok banned. They believe that DJI and other drone manufacturers from China are feeding back information to the Chinese government. Now, here's the problem. They have zero proof that that's ever actually happened. DJI is one of the most scrutinized, one of the most investigated companies in the world. This has been going on for several years. And the United States, none of these investigators, these people that are looking into it, have ever been able to actually prove that DJI is doing anything nefarious and that they are passing this information on to the Chinese government. Well, I believe that American drone manufacturers are lobbying. They're getting out there in front of politicians and they're basically fighting for their share of the US market. And they know it's going to be a lot easier if you can knock the leader in the world in drones off of their throne. Now, as I said, we work in drone sales, so this would be catastrophic for us because we sell mostly DJI drones. 95% of what we sell is DJI. So obviously we got skin in the game and we want to put a stop to this. We don't want to see DJI drones go by the wayside, especially because there's no replacement. If there was an American company that absolutely could go out there and compete and could give us similar pricing and can give us similar technology, we would be clamoring to be the first ones to sell those drones to our customers. So that's the worst case scenario, that they actually do an outright ban. There's other legislation out there that basically would put big tariffs on Chinese made drones, which would obviously increase the cost for us. And the plan that I've seen, or the bill that I've seen, essentially would, over the next 6 or 7 years, would continue to increase the tariffs every year up until like 2030, at which point DJI would be completely phased out. It wouldn't take them away from us immediately, but eventually, they would be gone by the year 2030. Now, on the state level, like states like Florida, they've actually banned Chinese-made drones and DJI drones for their public safety. So look, we work with dozens, over 100 public safety agencies around the Midwest, around the country, that are relying on DJI drones to save lives. We've got some customers who have upwards of 20 drones and 20-something pilots that are really using these drones on a daily basis to help their community, to help save people that have wandered away, to help find people that are suicidal. There are all sorts of reasons that public safety are using these drones. And if a state like Florida takes that opportunity away, takes those DJI drones away, they are talking about losing their fleets completely. So what's the point of all this? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you to do is to speak up. Even though some of these things haven't passed, they failed in the past, it doesn't mean they are not going to continue to try. So what I want you to do is go to the Drone Advocacy Alliance. I want you to read through some things on that page. It's going to explain the different legislation that is out there, and it's going to give you a way to reach out to your local politician, your local representatives. We've done it. We reached out to our local senator, Senator Tammy Duckworth, And we did hear back. We were able to meet with one of her representatives, not her directly, but we were at least able to meet with one of her representatives, explain our side of the story, explain why some of these laws are a huge mistake. So this is your chance. If you fly a DJI drone on a regular basis, go to the Drone Advocacy Alliance, go ahead and read up, fill out the forms they've got there, and send your congressman or your senator or your local politician that you deal with, send them an email, call them, ask for a meeting, and tell them why this would hugely impact your business in a negative way, why it would impact your public safety agency in a negative way, and ultimately how it would cost people their lives. One way or another, let your voice be heard. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time.